Today, we are going to talk about a very important question. Will we ever be able to find life on Mars? Or will it remain just a part of movies and science fiction? Let's understand this in a simple and interesting way. First, let's understand what Mars is. Mars is the fourth planet orbiting around the Sun. It is also called the red planet because the dust and rocks on its surface appear red due to iron particles. The average distance between Earth and Mars is around 225 million kilometers. The temperature on Mars is much lower than on Earth. And the air there is very thin. You might be thinking, if it's so cold there and there is no proper air, then why do scientists want to search for life on Mars? Actually, scientists believe that billions of years ago, Mars also had water. There were rivers, lakes, and maybe even oceans. Where there is water, the chances of life increase. That's why scientists keep looking for signs of water, old river paths, and traces of ancient lakes on Mars. The images and data we have received from Mars so far show that water existed there in ancient times. And there might still be traces of ice and underground salty water in some places. Water is the most important thing for life. If water existed there, it is possible that small forms of life like bacteria or microbes could have developed. Scientists have sent rovers to Mars, including Curiosity, Perseverance, and satellites observing from above. These rovers are analyzing the soil, rocks, and atmosphere of Mars to find out whether there was ever any life there, or if the conditions were ever suitable for life. These rovers move around on the surface of Mars collecting samples, searching for ancient traces of water, and looking for organic compounds containing carbon, which are essential for life. Friends, searching for life on Mars is not an easy task. The temperature there often stays around -60 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere on Mars contains 96% carbon dioxide, and oxygen is very scarce. Dangerous radiation from the sun is also stronger on Mars, which can destroy traces of life. That is why, if there was ever any life there, it might be hidden underground. Now, scientists are planning to bring samples back to Earth from Mars. NASA and the European Space Agency are working together on a mission to collect soil and rock samples from Mars and bring them back to Earth for detailed examination in laboratories. This mission is expected to be completed by 2030. And if it is successful, it will be the biggest opportunity for us to search for signs of life on Mars. Now the question is, if we find evidence of life on Mars, what will it mean for humanity? It would mean that Earth is not the only place where life can exist. Life can arise somewhere else in the universe. And maybe it still exists somewhere even today. It will be the greatest scientific discovery for humanity, because it will help us understand our place in the universe. Now, what if we do not find any signs of life? Even then, it will provide important information for scientists. It will help us understand what conditions are necessary for life. And it will guide us in searching for life on other planets and moons. Along with searching for life on Mars, humans are also making plans to go and live on Mars. Elon Musk, SpaceX and NASA are trying to send humans to Mars so that we can conduct experiments there and prepare for permanent settlement. If humans succeed in going and living on Mars, researching about life there will become even easier. Now, coming back to the main question. Will we ever be able to find life on Mars? The answer is, yes, there is a possibility. We are rapidly researching on Mars, sending new missions. And in the next 10 to 20 years, we may get a clear answer. Maybe we will find traces of small living organisms like bacteria on Mars. Or we will discover that there was once life there. And all of this will be a revolutionary step for us in the world of science.